It's Thursday, but it oddly feels like a Friday. And I think it probably has something to do with it being a 4-day week last week, so I think it feels like it should be 4 this week. That's my theory. What's up, Jay Dorsey? YouTube Nosy, Stream Elements. You're a bot, but I'm gonna say hi to you anyways, just in case. I don't want you, like, if you take over the world, you know, like a Stream Element bot. I don't want to be on your bad side. But we are doing a customer's gaming PC this morning at PC Bros. Don't know if they're watching or not. Hello from YouTube, GN Aver. Yeah, I was saying because of the 4-day week last week, it feels like today's Friday.
It does.
To me.
It feels off. Chad, I have a very important question for you. It's going to really throw people off.
Oh, God.
Is breast milk a beverage?
I mean, is it drinkable? Like, what's the term of beverage? I feel like beverage just means drinkable, right?
Drinkable? Is it considered a beverage? I mean, Randall.
I mean, it's a baby beverage.
Randall
for
is
sure.
asking the important questions. That one video where he was like talking about, he's like asking the doctor his favorite sex positions, and then he's just like, "Is breast milk a beverage?"
I like this new, like,
this podcast.
I don't even get, man, I'm just like, how do they come up with the switches they do?
I don't know, man. They have to pull these people in and like film, like they're just pulling people everywhere. Like, all right, let's film this clip, let's film this. Bruce, get out of here. I don't want your behavior. Stop, just answer the question.
Yeah, this build, I'm not sure if the person's here or not, but this is for a Crawford.
Crawford?
And we got the 7600X, the 7800 XT, a B650 with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, a 1 terabyte Gen 4 SSD, 32 gigs of 6000 megahertz RAM, Seagotep 750 watt Arctic Liquid Freezer 3, which I didn't even know existed. They suggested it for me, and I was like, okay. And then Fractal North, they really wanted a Fractal case. They really wanted minimal RGB or no RGB, so here we are.
Let's go.
This is what was come up with. Yeah, this one will not be for sale on the website, but you obviously could get one similar or the same if you really wanted to.
Yeah, that did just come out, like very recently.
Yeah, I didn't know it. I mean, it's like the same price or even cheaper. So
yeah,
I was like,
I know
well,
they
fair.
reached out to be like, hey, would you want to do a launch day review on it? I was like, I'll be honest with you, no.
A cooler.
But I know Gamers Nexus did the review and said it's the best AIO on the market right now.
Really?
So
Wow.
he really liked the Arctic Freezer 2 as well.
I was gonna say, he's probably, I feel like he'd be a big Arctic and Noctua fan.
Yeah.
Just sounds like him.
Is this an AM5 build? Well, yes, it is. And it's inside the North.
You know, one thing I was told yesterday by our one of our new guys that I didn't know, and maybe Chad has some input on it, is that apparently the CPU or the bottleneck calculator apparently like really favors Intel CPUs. And apparently, like, they just, I don't know about the GPUs, but he basically just said that they don't like AMD. And I was like, interesting.
That's weird.
Yeah, it had something to do with, like, because of the way they used to do it, where, like, I think it had something to do with AMD's FX, where they did the whole crap with, like, the 3-core 6-thread, but they lied about it. And I think that they never switched from that system.
Which is weird. They could have just easily went back and changed those CPUs to what they actually were, 3-core. That's really
yeah, but
weird.
he basically said, like, ever since then, they've kind of, like, skewed numbers. I'm like, interesting, okay.
We want more cat shorts? There you go. YouTube Nosy likes them. Shout out to YouTube Nosy.
All right, I gotta ask, I don't know if the person has an account or not, they might just be watching, but are you here watching your build being made live?
Are you here? Let's see.
said
How
they'd
would
be
someone get their build done by you guys? Well, if you want us to build your PC, one, we recommend you being located in the US. Secondly, go to pcbros.tech, exclamation point PCBros in the chat. Well, you're on YouTube actually,
Oh, look,
so
there he is right there.
shout out.
I think that's him. Mr.
Yes.
Taylor.
Nice. Well, shout out. Here's your build. Secondly, for the person who's wanting to get their build done, go to pcbros.tech. You can do a build consultation. It is $10 if you want us to basically plan a build to your liking. Go to our website, and also you can request when you do that to have us build it on stream.
Yep. Yeah, and also don't forget too, if you end up wanting just one of our like one-off staple, or sorry, not staple, one of our one-off builds, which is anything that's not the 9 staple builds, Matt and I typically build most of those ones on the website on stream. So technically, you know, if you want to just have a video of your build being built, we may have not said your name and shouted you out, but
we
you
already
got
built it.
Yeah,
so.
you do have video evidence that we built it.
Price of this build. This is a customer's custom, which is a little around like $1,700. So we got a nice high-end build.
And that's with like shipping and insurance and everything.
Yep. Yep, we always say with our customs, we have to put more time and energy into planning, prepping, and all that sort of stuff compared to the one-offs that you see.
Because the one-offs you really can't change. Matt
can't
and I
change.
just plan them for fun.
They are what they are, but this one is a customer specific, which they're in the chat, where they came to us and said, hey, I want this build at this price, and we work with them on planning the parts, ordering them, and here we are.
Yeah, and some customers are easier than others. There's times where this person was pretty easy to work with, but sometimes, our simple $10 build consultation can turn into like a hour to 4 hours worth of work because, sometimes we'll plan a build that we think's perfect, and the customer's kind of like, hey, I want to change this, and then you change it, and they're like, oh, I don't know if I like the price now. Can we change this? And then just keeps going back and forth.
Wolfgangster's back. What's up?
Is this his other account?
This is not the Best Buy build.
Ooh, we got the real Wolfgangster.
Actually, this is, no, what CPU are we using? We're doing 7600X. The
7600X.
Best Buy build was this and the 7800X 3D.
Because they didn't have anything cheaper.
No, we would have gone cheaper.
Gladly used this CPU.
Because, we went with the best gaming CPU, which was good, but yeah, it's definitely one of those, I wouldn't do that if I was just planning a build.
And I think, by the way, do you go by, is your first name, is it Taylor? The way it's written looks like it's...
Yeah, I'm assuming
I may have said your last name earlier.
I'm thinking the name's Taylor, yeah.
Yeah, I may have said your last name earlier, so now everyone knows exactly
first
who
name
you are.
is. Okay, well, there you go. We've been doxing you. Or your name's right there, so whatever.
Yeah, now the chat can put it together.
Now you know.
They're coming after you, man. But yeah, you said that you used to be a teacher, right? Or you still are a teacher? I thought you said retired in there, but I don't really... Sometimes I can't read properly. You may not be a teacher at all.
It's like, what are you talking about? Not a teacher.
I'm 20 years old.
I'm a retired teacher. Well, there you go.
Okay. So what did you used to teach?
Please say PE.
Yeah. Any other
teacher.
subject is scary. Is that Taylor Swift? Crawford, are you related to Taylor Swift by chance?
Wolfgangster is asking. U.S. history and government. I always liked history.
Oh. I feel like our friend Bruce in chat probably loves that.
Oh, yes. W teachers.
He's going to comment next and say, which side were you on?
Yeah, I always enjoyed history. It was definitely one of
Yeah.
those, things happen. You just got to remember them.
No, the history was always one of my favorite subjects. I
It
just,
kept me the most interested.
yeah, it's just like, to me, it's just super interesting. And then, so I guess was that one subject, technically, like U.S. history and government? I was never a big fan of learning about government
Yeah,
stuff.
I remember my U.S. history class had, the government structures and stuff built in.
Like, it's kind of cool to learn, a couple times about, what, a dictatorship is versus democracy and monarchy, but then it just be getting too political.
Kurthy, what are you going on about?
I'm a retired autistic mechanic. I can attest to the autistic part. No, I'm just kidding. The other ones, I don't know. I can't prove,
Oh, you taught AP in both. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I liked my AP U.S. history class. That was fun.
I never made it that far. I was I called myself a regular class kid, a comp student.
A lot of the AP stuff was really just taking the concepts and making you form structured arguments on each side. You basically had to defend either side. And it was a lot of debating and stuff like that, so.
I always just told myself honors and AP were for the kids who always showed up on time and turned in their work.
Exactly. I don't know, I feel like I really bullshitted my way through honors and AP.
I just knew so many people in them, and I was like, a lot of these kids, it's not like they're they're not dumb, but it's not like they're super, it's not like they're way smarter than the comp class kids. They just actually do their work and turn it in.
Yeah.
What the heck? So this is the block cover just comes separate.
Interesting.
Yeah, we were saying that this cooler just came out. That's the reason why when I planned this build, I planned it with the Arctic Liquid Freezer 2, and then you were like, oh, you should use the 3, and I'm like, the what?
The 3 is now a thing.
Oh, the fan's pre-installed? Who would have thunk?
My better half is an AP U.S. history teacher. Nice.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts about these Arctic coolers is, for one, you can get them with no RGB and stuff like that. You can get them very sleek. And then the other nice part is the whole, the cables for the fans are built inside of the tubes.
It's
This
super
is
easy
really
to work
weird.
with.
Look at this.
Look at the PCB. You can see it.
It's just look how thin the block is. It's crooked. It's weird.
Ruru2, what's up? How you doing?
So I guess this still has the little.
Is that the little VRM cooler still?
Yeah, it's big.
Oh,
Look at
nice.
that.
It's a lot bigger.
It's a lot bigger than it was before.
What are you building? Wolfgangster, it's a computer, can't you tell?
Duh.
Duh. And also read the title. You should be able to hear us well now with your headphones.
Or can they?
Why are these so difficult sometimes? There we go.
Huh. So it's just held on by a magnet. You just go like this, and then it makes contact with the little pins, and
Nice.
that's it.
Is that one, is there an RGB version? Because I remember seeing people.
I think so.
Is that the non-RGB version, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember seeing RGB on the Gamers Nexus review. Which is cool. Arctic doesn't normally do the RGB. How does this go in here again? Does it just? I forgot. It's one of these. I like the North, but why is the basement gotta be so small to where I have to like slide it through the backside? What are the specs? This is a 7600X with a 7800 XT, and that's in the title, Wolfgangster. Jesus Christ!
Do you even pay attention?
Do you wonder why? They had an RGB version of the Liquid Freezer 2, but it was only the fans. Yes, I remember that. Yeah, it's cool to see the block getting some love.
What is this?
I need to know the results of Zach's eye doctor appointment.
He's blind.
Is he blind?
This is weird too. Oh, does this go over? This is for Intel CPUs, isn't it?
Oh, did they give you like the?
I think it's the little thing that straightens it out.
Nice, that's cool.
Yeah, because that's metal.
I know. I watched a video on those because I never actually did, and I was going to mention if we ever do any more 12 to 13 gen builds, you can buy those for like $5, and people are getting like 10 to 15 degrees off their CPUs just using those things. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
I know we've had issues with 12 and 13 gen sometimes.
Yeah, you'd probably think then maybe the next iteration of like Ultra or whatever, they'll fix that issue.
You would think.
I wonder if the CPUs will still be like the same shape and everything.
I don't know. You guys don't even notice. Why are you typing in both streams, Wolfgangster? What do you mean you don't even notice? We're answering your question. It found it was as effective as the other ones. Nice. That's sick.
Now Zach isn't like, he's not like actually blind. It's really just like his right eye. I think he just has really bad vision in it.
Yeah, he was acting like it's been progressing like really quickly. So that's where he was like, oh God, what's wrong with my eye?
I mean, I don't know. It confused me because he's told me like, since I met him in like high school that he was like legally, like he always used the term legally blind in his right eye. So I never understood like how he did it all these years, like with no contacts or glasses.
Couldn't tell you. I'm curious, do you guys use any antivirus software on your personal computers? No, I just use Windows Defender. Nope. For 99% of, for like 99% of users, that's all you need.
Those other softwares are pretty much viruses themselves, is what I tell people. There's some good ones out there, and obviously the ones that you can pay for, they'll be pretty good while you pay for them.
Those free ones are not good.
Yeah, which they all are, like trial version free. Just the trials even are horrible. They pop up every 5 seconds like, you need to pay now, your computer's vulnerable, and then they makes your computer run like garbage.
Yeah, you just don't need it. I heard of Kaspersky. Yeah, no, I wouldn't honestly, if you're spending good money on an antivirus, I would just say no. Windows Defender is perfectly fine.
I mean, I don't think I've had any sort of virus or malware in the last like 12 years. I mean, I never had to my knowledge.
Just use common sense. If you feel like you have no common sense when it comes to browsing the internet and just clicking on things, then yeah, maybe you need something a little bit more tough.
I usually tell people if you're, because well, for being honest, it's usually the older generation that really loves news. It's the freaking MSN, Yahoo, all of those news sites are caked with ads of ads of malware and stuff like that. And people don't realize, like, if you're a company like PC Bros, imagine if we were like viruses, right? Like imagine if we had a software that was viruses. We could reach out to ad companies and say, hey, we want to advertise our software cleaning tool, right? They'll just say, okay, how much do you want to pay? It's like, oh, we'll pay $500 a month.
Well, even the best part is most of these, like CNN, and them, they don't know what ads are running.
That's
on
what I'm
their
saying,
sites
like, they
because they work with the company that basically fulfills the ads and just
like
pushes
a
them on the
PR.
website. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how all those work. Is you basically work with a company saying you sign up for a ad service, and then they have an inventory of ads that they feed, and anyone can pay to get in that inventory. It's like Google ads basically. So they just pay to get into that inventory. It gets pushed to the website. They don't have any control over it, but they play the whole like, oh, I have nothing to do with that. And people get viruses, and they're like, I blame CNN or Fox News' website for this virus. And I'm like,
Hey, look at this. MX6.
Oh,
I
6.
don't think I've gotten to use that yet.
They dropped the price of the 7700 XT to $419. Nice. Zach is not actually blind. Guys, you have notifications get triggered, but you didn't have sound go off. Guys, you have had notifications get triggered, but didn't have sound go off. What are you talking about? I'm confused.
He's doing his best he can to read this.
This was Mental Metalhead. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think he was saying he got 2 notifications about like going live, but there was no sound, which I'm like, I don't really think we
I
can.
don't really think that's an us thing. I think we can disable sound for certain people.
This part's really weird.
Oh, you're saying, subs. Thank you for the resubs, by the way.
Oh, okay.
But so there were no subs on the alert, is what you're saying?
Dude, this part's mad freaky. Sorry, I swear I'm not breaking your cooler. I'm just,
That's weird if the sound didn't work. I mean, we can't hear it. So the, no sub alert? Oh, uh-oh. Wait, did y'all share those? Like when you did the resub, did you hit share in chat like you're supposed to? You naughty people. Yeah. Okay. That's weird. Guys, give 10 subs real quick. Let's test this.
give 20. We need to figure it out.
Huh.
Well, the sub alert sound would be from your computer, right?
There's another resub that didn't pop up. Oh, I just heard it in there. Oh, wait, maybe.
You might just have it like muted or something, right?
I might have it set to the wrong source. Because I probably have my headphone. It's probably set to my headphones. And I have my default device right now to speakers.
All right, we're gonna need to. It's kind of weird how they did this. You're gonna need to loosen these guys up a little bit to get some more slack.
There you go, guys. It's fixed. You all were saying, okay, I appreciate the people who said the sound wasn't working, but the people saying the alert wasn't working, that's not right. The alert is working. It's just there's no sound. But yes, no, it was on the wrong audio source, so there you go.
Good job, our little troubleshooters. Our little shooters.
Yeah, that's just for our little shooters. That's from the giveaway stream. We set the alert sounds to my headphones because I'm wearing headphones. And but when I'm not, I normally set it back to speakers. So thank you for the hype train though, and thank you for the gifted subs by Girthy and Kermit Tequila. Shout out to you all.
Man, that was I will say, Arctic, you made your coolers a lot harder to get on. So it's weird. They have this little plate here, which I'd call like a flex plate, where it's bowed up. These screws don't come out. They're just like stuck in. They have like a washer on the other side, so they're always there. And you need to screw it down, but the problem is like that flex plate is like so stiff, so you need to get it to bow down. So I had to like loosen these.
Oh, it might be good. I don't know. Maybe the contact's better.
The contact's probably immaculate.
Yeah, that's probably
why. This shit's tight. It's definitely tighter than I'm used to having to do it. So
we got the letter to transfer LG&E for the building. So we got to contact LG&E and get it transferred over.
Wait, so did we get an email saying like we're good to go?
I mean, I don't know about that. I just saw that.
Huh, okay. I mean, I was gonna say, it sounded like we were good to go. I just he hadn't said anything else. I was like, are we good? Oh, there we go. Now it's fitting right.
Fire.
It's weird not seeing, it's a round cooler now. They used to have like the little VRM cooler sticking off the side.
My goodness. It's pretty clean though. Big ass block.
Mm-hmm. All right.
This whole 7600X won't even know how to act. What's this guy doing?
Oh, Jonah has instructed me. I was going to help him out.
Jonas here?
Oh, not yet. I called him.
Oh.
Because I need to get the DIY, the giveaway PC for drivers
It's right there.
for the video. There it is.
The DIY.
The giveaway PC?
Is this the giveaway?
That's the giveaway, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I was going to do drivers on it just for the video, and then that'll help them out so he doesn't have to do it.
What video?
The video I'm filming. How to do drivers.
Oh, you're doing it with, okay, got it. I was confused you said the video.
I heard DIY, and I'm like, you're doing a DIY video?
No, this is the DIY thing.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool.
That makes more
Steal
sense.
I'm doing it for a PC.
My question is fractal? Is fractal fine or coarse?
I think it's fine. What builds are you all currently using? Well, our builds at home, well, Jackson's, he just upgraded his GPU. I think this month I'm upgrading my GPU. I think this is the month. I don't know. I'm contemplating, and I feel like I'm going to regret it later on going AMD.
Oh.
I'm thinking about it.
I mean, you aren't really streaming from there.
I'm not
so,
streaming. The price is good.
And you saw how the 7800 XT performed?
Yeah, I saw
Is
that
that
one.
what you're thinking?
Probably, because
thinking
the price is really good, and it looks good. But
I mean, you could afford better.
I could afford better.
What's the, like, if you had to go between, like, the 7800 XT or the 7900 XT or the 79 XTX?
I feel like the thing is, if I go like 7900 XT or XTX, I'm getting to the point where I almost want to upgrade my CPU too. Like, cause I feel like we're at 4080 level performance with a 5800X. I mean, it's fine, but like, it's getting close to the point where I'm
You are playing a lot of games that are very GPU intensive on the bright
and
side.
It's 1440p, so.
Yeah, so I mean, I
don't know.
think you'd utilize it still.
Micro Center has a 700 GRE. If I had a Micro Center nearby, I'd go.
I was saying you can obviously just trade in your old
That's true.
GPU. I think it's actually coarse.
Oh,
Because
interesting.
these don't feel right.
But anyways, I have a 2080 Super with a 5800X is what I have. And Jackson has a 4070 with a 5800X.
Yeah, it sucks. If I waited just a little longer, which I'm really happy with my GPU, and I'm not going to upgrade anytime soon, but if I waited a little longer, they would have had the 2-fan 4070 Ti from MSI, because that's what I got was the 4070 2-fan. And then, like, I think maybe 2 weeks later, they were like, hey, we have a 2-fan.
Why are you all saying wheel spin? What stream do you think this is?
They said it's giveaway
This
time.
is not a
damn it.
giveaway stream, guys. Chill. So the 7900 GRE fits in between the 7800 XT and the 7800 XT. It's basically an overclocked 7800 XT is what they say. It fills a gap, apparently. I don't know. I'm assuming it's more like a 4070 Super competitor. That's probably what they were trying to do.
Yeah, you could get that Rabbit GPU.
Yep, the GRE. You gotta get that rabbit.
All right, just needs a CPU plugged in.
Yeah, we've done a decent amount of fractal builds, mainly the North. I love the Terra. If I ever did mini ITX build, I would go with the Terra.
I've done the Pop a few times. That's another good one that I don't like the Pops as much as
They're pretty affordable.
yeah.
Yeah, the Pops are okay. These are just fancy cases, you know. The North and the Terra.
Ooh, are you going to Micro Center?
Nice. You're gonna use my credit card? All right, sounds good.
No, it's gonna be a clean build for sure. We haven't gotten to do this one yet without like RGB and stuff, because we I think we only built in the full size North. I think we've only done 1 or 2 builds.
Why does the top cam look 480p? Guys, quit roasting our top cam.
Stop.
Guys, if you would have used our sponsor stuff, maybe we'd have a sponsor we could upgrade all the cameras. I'm blaming you all. They're like, be better streamers.
I think it took the 480p is generous. Sometimes I wonder if our preview's just a lot better than it looks. Like the preview makes it look fine.
It looks okay. I mean, I guess compared, when you put it next to a DSLR on the bottom right, I think that's what really, it'll blend with my furniture. Oh God.
I don't know, man. I don't see a difference.
It's exactly the same. Where's the upper there?
Oh, Midnight, did your GPU ever ship out?
Also, Wolfgang, so we've done that already. Go to the YouTube channel. We've done that a lot. That's a big staple of our YouTube channel.
A channel's built on cardboard mineral oil.
The sturdiest of materials. He said, hell no, Jackson. Oh no.
Oh, really? So did you like cancel it, or can you get your money back?
He said, of course you won't see the difference, Mr. Four Eye. Wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy you said that to him.
We said, sorry, my desk is in the living room, and I'm happily married for 29 years. Got to keep the spouse happy. Respect. Mr. Taylor, you've been married longer than I've been alive.
I will say this PC with the North, it will fit into a living room vibe. You know, it's not
will.
super gamer.
I really think like it's like how often do you find a PC case that has like antique looking wood on the front? It's really not a super big case either. I know he was a little worried about you know, it maybe being too large. I'm like, no, it's really not bad.
These tubes are funky though.
The fan situation's pretty good. I think did I tell you that can we fit a 120 in the back there? Or is it not going to fit?
Not with this radiator on there unless it's kind of skinny. See what I'm talking about? It might fit.
Can it slide forwards anymore? It looks like there could be some room.
No, because it cuts off the screw if I slide it forward anymore.
Oh wait, you can put the fan anywhere, can't you? We can put it all the way down to here,
yeah,
so we might be able to. I'm gonna see if we have a 120 we can fit in the back for you.
Is it a leap year? I mean, it's the 29th, so yes. This day wasn't supposed to happen, guys.
Look at that.
Fire.
Fitment. It's a Corsair fan. Are you gonna be okay with that? I don't know if we have any Fractal fans chilling over here.
There might be one. Ah.
Yeah, I just can't think of a time we've ever taken a. I mean, I'm sure we have one. I'm just like, where the hell would it be? I could actually probably at least find one that's the same shape.
I don't like when these.
This will look better. Yeah. NZXT square instead of the Corsair that's kind of bulbous.
Not a fan when these AIOs have these really long screws because sometimes they're just like. Hard to
Oh wait, hold on. Before you put any more of those in, hold up.
I think I need to be
Wow, that does not look cool to get that cable through.
All right, here we go. Let's back them out. Leap year day sale.
So realistically, you know, because you were saying you probably need one in the back. You really don't.
No.
But for aesthetic purposes and just so you have some airflow, we'll put it in there. Because right now, you have intake in the front coming in, and then it'll basically, you know, heat rises. It'll just go up through the radiator out the top. So it's actually a pretty good airflow design already, but we're going to add the back fan just because.
Hey, happy real birthday to anyone who was actually born on the 29th. I know some people who are born on the 29th pick like the 28th or 1st when they're actually born since it's a leap year
I
day.
didn't think about that. Man, y'all are unlucky. No,
So you actually don't actually celebrate your real birthday. Good.
All right. We got some fan screws right here.
I got some.
The good news is that an NZXT fan's not one of those. You know, it's
Some
not one
of
of
the
those
naughty
NZXT
ones.
fans.
Fan. That is not the way I want that cable. Actually, no, that's one.
Unis Anus. Is that how you say your name? Can you guys mention Krispy Kreme is doing free dozen donuts for leap year birthdays for the Twitch viewers? Oh, it's okay. So like if you are born the 29th, do you have to like prove it? Like how does that work?
Show your ID.
That's a big giveaway. A whole dozen. I mean, imagine getting a dozen donuts just for being born. That's crazy.
Imagine. Are your last mineral PC still working fine? The last one we did, yeah, it's still working up at the PC Bros.
We definitely don't like having that one on nearly as much as the last APU/Intel like integrated graphic one, because that one we could leave on 24/7 and it really didn't get hot or anything. This one, whether the pump is on, the pump is off.
So
doesn't
isn't the
really
pump
matter.
unplugged right now?
Yes, we haven't been using the pump, but it's a little more scary because it's in a very thin acrylic case, and you know acrylic doesn't have the highest ability to withstand temps. So I'm not worried about it like cracking. I'm more worried about it like warping or something like that with the heat. But it definitely gets hot. Like if you touch the acrylic, it's like, I don't know, maybe That's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
It gets hot. The $1 PC? Never.
No, I was saying the other day, it's the only, I definitely would consider doing another mineral PC at some point, you know, if it, like the opportunity arises, just to do an APU one again, like with the new, maybe with the 8700G, or maybe if they come out with an even better.
They need to come out with a better APU. That's going to be the challenge AMD. No mineral oil PC until we get mind-blowing APUs.
And I think if we did it, I think I would do an AIO this time, actually.
Oh, the
AIO
AIO.
outside of the case.
Uh-oh.
That would make it to where, I mean, dude, that build would run really cool.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
People are going to be so triggered. They're like, what's the point of mineral oil?
Yeah. Or I would just do I would just do it like the OG ones where it's just the lid, no cooler. I would just worry with the, with like the 8700G. I mean, I don't really know how warm.
Have you tried the external pump method?
Huh?
The external pump method?
I would only do that if we were doing another like graphics
Another
card,
graphics card
or
one.
like a higher end, like
Yeah.
the equivalent of what it is now, or even better. The external pump's even scarier because that's the one way we could like easily have a leak.
Did y'all get the RTX 3060 low profile? Are they on the market? Can you buy them now? That'd be cool to buy.
He called it the Rex.
The Rex.
Yeah, well, that's what we need to do. We need to build the next mineral PC while having mineral shot at us.
Yes. What's up, Kid Drift?
What AIO is this? So this is actually a new AIO. It's the Arctic Liquid Freezer 3. It's kind of similar to the 2, but the block they really redesigned. I'm actually realizing too, they kind of got rid of their whole thing where they used to do a lot of, it was almost like a white and silver, like the cables were,
They went very
the
neutral.
tubes were braided, yeah. Wow, there's a 99.89% chance you were not born on February 29th.
Nice.
So that's a rare number then. You know what, does anyone in chat, what's the most common day to be born on? And what's the least common? I'm assuming the least common is probably February 29th. You'd almost think it'd be like maybe a holiday. Like a holiday probably would be one of the least people born on.
It's 176 from B&H right now for a low profile. We're going to have to probably switch to those soon for our 1650 builds because the 1650 series has officially been discontinued.
Yeah, and they're starting to get almost the same price as those 3050s, which seem a lot more appealing for the customer especially. September 9th is the most uncommon. September 9th, is that because of the...
Well, what is September 9th? I think they're memeing.
9 months after Valentine's Day? Yeah, that would be the most common.
They must be memeing.
Oh, Kermit the Killer, September 8th. That's funny. That he says elementary school teacher was born on the 29th, so he joked and say he's 5 or 6 years old. Makes sense. September 9th is the most common in the U.S.
That's so weird.
Huh. No, at first, okay, so I was feeling very dumb because I understood the, like when you're like thinking about it, I'm like, wait, 9, 11. I'm like, no, that's the 11th.
No, it's the 11th of September.
But you had me like thinking, I'm like, wait, am I thinking of the date wrong? Like, is it actually the...
Is it the 9th?
Is it, yeah, the 9th of
The 11th of the
November?
month?
Yeah.
November 9th, yeah.
Approximately 362,900 people were born on February 29th.
Where?
So September 9th is the most common, and the least common, I mean, it has to be February 29th. Oh, there we go. Now we know this.
Ah! There you go.
April 1st is common.
April Fools.
Look at that shot.
Come here.
Look at that motherboard box, guys.
Cables. Yeah.
Chat, y'all are starting to piss me off.
Holy motherboard box. Guys, isn't that 480p right there?
Yeah, if y'all want to make fun of a camera, make fun of this one. I'm trying to get it below the softbox light so it's not like blinding.
Make a PC which looks like a speaker and functions like one. I like these ideas, Wolfgangster.
Is the Nexo really 30? Yeah, that's not bad. We actually will buy, I feel like we're actually out. We need to get more for up front.
The Nexo?
Because those kind of cameras sell really well. Because, I mean, to give you guys an idea, we've been able to sell the C920s and the C922s for like $100 before.
Shout out to C920, because everyone thinks that's just
yeah.
the only webcam, but there's better webcams for $30.
Yeah, I would much rather get like the Nexo for 30 and sell it for like, 40 or 50. Is USB 3 in the same spot?
Where the hell is it? Through here.
Whoa.
Did you ever get that USB 3 working?
We ended up doing USB 2 adapter and putting in the description that,
Nice.
I think we knocked off like $25 for it. I mean, it's only one port that's affected by it, and it's not like you can't use it, so it's just slow.
Go.
Make a PC in a PSU, like inside the power supply?
Excuse me?
That'd be a little weird. I'm kind of uncomfortable that you said that. Kid drift. That kid be drifting.
Only power LED and power switch. Fire.
Fire sale. All right, we got, do you have 2 fan headers at the bottom?
I got one.
One, okay, well, I'll just connect them then. Kind of want to run these fans in the same
Together,
one.
forever.
Yep, that's all the fans on one splitter. Easy.
Anything else you need to point out?
No, where do you want the GPU cable? She looks like a long boy. That's the thing I kind of like about this case is I like this concept of having this to kind of block some of the cable. There goes your card. Dead.
Almost threw it on the ground.
See if it's a middle connector or towards the end.
It's like right by where the RAM is.
So maybe bottom.
Yeah.
I always like the having it low compared to midway up the board personally. Do you want both that you gave me?
Both.
Okay.
Extra safe.
Oh.
Oh, got it. Shake that bubble? Oh God, I'll shake that bubble.
Shake that. Shake that.
Make a PC inside an ATX case, inside a micro ATX case, inside an ITX case, inside a cardboard case. Fire.
All right, we're on it.
Sounds
Already planned. You know what hurts is someone messaged this morning on the Facebook flip,
Oh no.
and they
what
said,
happened?
"What's the lowest you'll take?" I'm like, brother, I'm already there.
I've hit my all-time low. By the way, guys, we still have a Facebook flip PC. How many weeks has it been? Like 2 weeks?
It's been about 2 weeks since we posted it, which for most people wouldn't be that bad. Like, you don't expect to sell stuff that quick.
Considering what happened last time.
I know. I sold the last one same day. Like, within 20 minutes of me posting it, I had it sold.
So if you're wondering, if there's been people asking, Facebook flip, where's
When's
the
it
next
coming?
one?
We're working on it. It's going to
it.
happen. It may be a thing where we don't make much money on it, which is honest. It's
Part of the process.
Yep.
Why did the chat get stopped?
We'll try again eventually on another one, and we'll see. We'll see how this video does. And if it does well, then we'll try again and be like, yeah, we weren't super lucky. What could we have done wrong? What could we try different this time? Really the main thing I can think that's different than before is the last one had an NVIDIA GPU, which seems to have a much larger market from what we've been able to see at PC Bros.
Yeah.
People just love NVIDIA.
The video.
Did Caleb ever say to you, I think that was, I thought he told me, but I couldn't remember that one customer was pretty happy with the mini PC
Okay,
upgrade?
good. Cool. Yeah, we'll be filming that tomorrow. I told him that worst case it'd be like end of day Monday when it's ready. Well, because the thing is, that one, so basically we're doing 2 mini PCs in one video, but we're really just focusing on one. I asked Mini's forum because they sent that one with the APU. And I was like, hey, our audience is honestly kind of burnt out on APUs. We're doing so much APU stuff. Would you care if we just mention this as an option in the other video? And they're like, sure, that's fine.
Oh.
So I'd be like, hey, if you don't want to spend money, you can buy this one. And that's really all we have to do for that
You
video.
don't want to spend money.
You don't want to spend as much
Steal
as...
this one.
Because the other one is that 6600M mini PC, which could be really cool.
It's going to be dope, yeah. Absolute fire.
Love APUs, but I'm getting kind of like they're APUs, you know.
I will say, whenever at this point, with mini PCs and some laptops, I'm getting to the point where, like, whenever I hear 6600M, and I'm like, okay, I know that performs. And I'm like, you know, I'm not going to assume I know how it performs because I know what its peak is, but I'm also going to assume that they may have to do some downclocking and stuff.
Yes.
So it may perform differently still.
Some zippy dippies.
Ooh, these are some nice ones.
It's gonna fall. Oh god. Hey, why'd I grab all the crap ones? The crap ties.
The crip ties.
Yes, exactly.
I got ties with them, y'all. Don't put a head on my head. It was just a joke. I have no gang affiliation here.
Remember Jonah to come and be like, ah, it's my build.
Oh yeah, Jonah has the same case. Jonah's gonna be hyped about this because he loves this case. Oh wait, did I do a stupid?
What happened?
Oh geez.
Oh geez, what happened?
Oh, where did these plug in?
Oh, I was gonna say there was nothing plugged in.
It's clean as hell.
Well, that's one reason why.
This is the labor you pay for.
Here, what do we gotta take out?
Probably just the
Cooler.
I need to figure out where this even plugs in. I bet it goes on before.
Guys, this cooler's so advanced. Wireless technology.
Yep, it goes on before the cap goes on. Okay, so why do I have two? One of them has VRM fan pump. It has 3 freaking connectors.
Question, I'm going to Micro Center in 4 days, and we have yet to see the deals you guys got. Mobile gaming PC for $617. Well, quit saying spin the wheel, Wolfgangster. So the issue, how that happened was you were saying it was a return. It was a pre-built return, and then it was already at the day where it was going to get marked down again, which is how Micro Center returns work. So you really got to take advantage of open box deals, and it really depends on store to store.
Yeah. Yeah, and I will say, I do think us being who we are,
They probably cheesed the
I don't think they
system
would
a
have
little
given
bit.
someone else that big
Yeah.
of a discount.
Yeah.
Because that was fat.
That was a big deal. But it's not like you can't get good deals at Micro Center like that. But that was real cheap.
I want Micro Center to let us do what we did, like one of our OG videos. I loved when we got to build the PC there and then go give it away to someone.
Yeah,
that was
that's
cool. I remember we were a lot more awkward back then too. I feel like now it'd be even cooler.
Hey, you want a computer?
I remember we told people we were going, and didn't we have like one fan, like a dad and a kid show up that like wanted us to sign some stuff or something?
Thank you, Wolfgangster. Make a PC inside 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 a PC.
Don't worry, I have your radiator out again.
The radiator's been taken out so many times.
Pretty soon it's not going to fit back in there, you know? It's going to say, I'm done with this.
I would trust Costco over eBay. Well, I mean, I would trust Costco over an individual seller on eBay.
That's a weird, like...
It's a weird comparison.
I'd trust eBay over the IRS.
Yeah, the Best Buy video, we got our money back for that motherboard. No problem. They basically were just like, I'm sorry that happened, here's your money back. No problemo. I got you, Jay Dorsey, I got you. Piggy Tech, it's like saying I trust a drug dealer over the IRS. Exactly. I mean, what kind of drug, like, is it your homie drug dealer or is it just random drug dealer? Like, you know.
Is it the plug?
Is it the plug? Like, of course you trust the plug. Picky Tech, would you consider breast milk a beverage?
You know he a freak.
Don't bring up those horrible times.
What was it?
It's the Linus challenge all over again.
Oh,
Taking
God.
stuff out. Hold on. Wolfganger said I made my family disappear. Hold up.
What? Looking, so you can't say that.
Piggy Tech said yes, but I don't drink milk. Go Gadget. What I asked is an honest question. I trust the drug dealer behind the Wendy's at 3:48 a.m. over the IRS. Nice.
Amen.
Why
brother.
the Wendy's though?
Well, you don't want to go. Those Arby's ones are kind of weird. Like the we have the beef ones, or we have the meat, or whatever they say.
Yep.
The we are farmers.
Oh, okay. So, okay, go. I don't think I like this conversation anymore.
What's happening?
When there's a young child talking about breast milk,
Who's the young child?
the wolf gangster.
Oh, I'm not. Oh yeah, Wolfgangster. How old are you now?
Yeah.
I'm not sure he's a child anymore. He might be at the breast milk age.
Oh.
Well, you know, I see how that would sound weird. He may be at the age where he can talk about it. You know,
Oh yeah.
not needing it.
Jesus Christ. Moving on. There's context on YouTube for this. I mean, it is on YouTube, but it's not on our channel.
Should it be?
What is this convo? He's 15.
Oh, he's 15.
Yeah.
Man, he's not like Cybershark. Cybershark grew up quick.
Cybershark, next thing we knew, he's
mean,
collecting
yeah.
a 401k and has 6 kids.
That's what I'm saying. So can you imagine when there's a little Cybershark running around? It's gonna be crazy.
Insane.
We're gonna be his grandparents.
We know your father is AI and we developed him. Cybershark's built better. I mean, you're not wrong. Sorry, Wolfgangster. You got some work to do.
Wolfgangster, I would trade you in a heartbeat for our young Cyber. Although I will say, I do like the new Wolfgangster that's responsive. He's built different.
The headphones. It was never a translation issue. It was headphones.
I know, that baffles me, man. I never saw that coming.
AMD or Arby's? What the fuck?
That's a tough one, honestly.
You know what? Should we do a tier list where it's like fast food and PC parts combined and we have to like argue which one's better? Taco Bell or Nvidia? Explain. Give me your argument. I still remember the Wolfgangster raid when he was running away from the cops in GTA. Don't we all? The 5-star challenge. Wolfgangster, have you done the 5-star challenge recently, by the way?
Have you gotten it? Pump's going back in for the Radier's going back in for the last time. Mark my words.
What fast food place is the best to play video games? What PC manufacturer to build with Oh, I see what you're saying. That'd be interesting. He said, yeah. Oh, you've not beaten it. Is it on video? 5-star challenge? Taco Bell PC versus McDonald's build? Fire.
Fire.
Fire. Taco Bell sounds good. Hello from the Philippines. Asaded. A Zalicious, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. For those who are popping up on YouTube, by the way, we are multi-streaming on Twitch, but you guys like YouTube, stay and watch on YouTube, please. McDonald'sville would probably start a fire. You're probably right.
If you don't like YouTube, come on over. The water is warm at Twitch.
So you just wanted to take that out so this build would take the entire stream, and here we are. It's 9:50.
Yep. I didn't want to finish it too quick, and then we have to like build another one on stream, you know?
Just chilling with more Ratchet ASMR. Yes.
Ratchet. Oh.
Ratcheting. Yeah.
This guitar is nice in the morning. It's like Jake's playing for us.
It looks like it's bending. That's just the wide angle of the webcam, to be honest.
What, the build?
Yeah, when you're looking at the AIO, I think it like where it does the wide angle in the middle of the fisheye effect, it looks like the AIO is bending.
It is.
It's bending.
These tubes are so aggressive.
I am 15 years, 8 months, 12 hours, 7 minutes, and 45 seconds old. Thank you.
What's going on here?
I didn't finish that part. I was in the middle of that, and then the AIO needed to be plugged in.
Again.
Bow, bow, bang.
All right. I think I'm happy with that. Where's the lid for this thing? Oh, right here. Airflow lid. I like how it has the leather strap on the back. That kind of completes it.
The leather belt.
Like y'all didn't need to do that, Fractal, but I appreciate it. Guys, we gotta make a milk delivery after stream. Like Gertie said, why is it when a woman wakes up angry, they ensure your day is poop too?
Mm-hmm.
It's Jay Dorsey said, happy wife, happy life, bro.
And he asked Jonah, he's done, like, I appreciate him doing all these shorts, but he's like bypassed one short I filmed like 2 weeks ago. Every single new one I've done, he's just done the other one. And I'm like, is there something wrong with that short?
Maybe we should ask him. Maybe he doesn't.
I'm gonna ask him. I'll be like, is there something filmed wrong? Like, I can redo it.
He's just too scared to tell you.
What's the $37,000 PC one? I was like, that seems like a good short. Like, what are you doing? Instead, he's doing cat memes.
Cat memes.
I need one more zip tie. One more.
That one work.
Oh, that'll work. Oh, there it is.
Ooh,
Fire build, chat.
Shall we turn it on? I don't think we're really gonna see anything, but we'll get to hear if I need to. I might need to adjust some fan curves because I know he said he wants it very quiet, and I said I can do that.
Man, that,
Oh, yeah.
that,
I'll have to
that
adjust some
fan
fan
be
curves.
pushing.
You know, it's kind of cool. Each so they give you the choice where when you plug in that block, you can have one connector that controls the VRM fan, the AIO pump, and the fans up top, or they give you one that's all three connectors, so you can separately plug them in, which is dope.
Oh wait, that's actually really cool.
I'll probably still adjust them. I'll probably make it to where it's basically silent, like barely spinning at idle, and then when it needs to ramp up, we'll do that.
Hashtag nice build.
Very nice build. What do you think? If you're still here,
This is like the anti-Toasty Bros build because there's no RGB, but it's clean.
that's really clean. And I like how any of the only other color in the build is white. And it's like subtle hints of white.
Yep.
It's like white wall tires, you know? Where's McAllister been hiding? He's a rat. He comes out of the sewers at night usually.
He does. That build owned by a grown-ass adult. Valid.
It really is. Oh yeah, I remember he did say that. He was like, I really want to see y'all build it because you guys remind me of students. And I said, we still are students, basically.
We are.
We'd be the bad kids, though. The ones who'd cause the ruckus.
Yes. Just asked our former computer teacher.
Dude, we still need to go back for
We knew.
for our show.
Are you
and tell.
watching, Coombs? Are you here? Look at us now. We probably would have been done with this one like 10 minutes ago, but you
If we
know,
hadn't to take the cooler out 3 times.
happens. See you, top dog. How you doing? See ya.
Yeah, I think this new Arctic cooler would be probably a go-to at this point.
You have a guide to raid at midnight? Midnight you're streaming? What?
What are you streaming?
Shut up, midnight.
Well, what the dog streaming? You letting the dogs out? Our Instagram's slowly becoming a.
Oh, you did a
real
guide.
man.
You did a guide the raid to Girthy. Guys love Girthy, but man, we raid him every day.
Well,
We'll give Girthy a good start to the day today. And then we
yeah,
need time.
he had a bad morning, so we got to make it better.
What are you doing in the corner? Nothing. I'm trying to start an internet cafe business. I'm wondering what's the best budget gaming PC below $300. For the 580 still good. 580 is not as good as it used to be because they're losing driver support. And if I was definitely starting a business around computers that had those, I wouldn't because I would give it another couple of months, and they won't be supported in certain games. They're still fine right now, but there's going to be probably a big update in popular titles that may want to be played on, and they don't have driver support anymore. We are going to be doing a build with one. With that being said, here soon for like $270, but it's going to be under the impression that, hey, this is a dirt cheap PC. It's going to perform well now, but you're probably going to upgrade that graphics card later. It's a lot of wood, yes. It's a lot of wood.
Oh, come on.
It's a lot of wood. Nope, who's this? Makawasta.
Kawasaki.
It's Makawasaki. Oh.
I heard Kawasaki.
Kawasaki. Yeah, I would say honestly, the 5700 XT is way better than the 580 even was back then. I think that's a much more long-term GPU. That thing's even 1440p ready. You completed the challenge a full months ago on a live stream. All right, sounds good, dude. How much would it in total cost me to get you guys to do your $700 AM5 build? I'm not good with cables. Are you talking about the 7500F PC? I don't know. I mean, I guess we could do that. The only issue is the 7500F is an AliExpress CPU, and I don't think we've ever done a customer's custom PC using an AliExpress CPU, but I guess we could. But obviously, yeah, it would cost more than the $700 we pay to do the video.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where you're located, but assuming you need it like shipped and insured and everything, if it cost us like, $650 or $7 in parts, I'd probably add like with shipping, labor, Windows 11 Pro, installed, tested, activated, $150 to $200 under that.
Yep.
And it also gets you a 1-year warranty with parts and labor as well, which we got to cover. You know what it is.
He said, well, yeah, But yeah, if you're interested in that, you can do a build consultation. Just say, hey, I want a build planned around this video, and we'll do our best to price it for you. Vibes.
Oh God, who is this payroll?
Huh? Payroll.
We got a PC Bros. No. Like, this just looks like the most like generic. Like, I would not trust. I mean, look at the email at.
It's a Gmail.
And then it's brand management specialist.
Yes, we're gonna switch our payroll.
Yeah,
to that.
some no name, like never heard of him.
What not?
It's called Give Me Your Bank Info. You're done.
.net.
Who walked in the door?
Oh, we need to get for PO for that CPU order today. If we want to go ahead and place it.
Yes. Okay. Did he finish the template?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Sweet.
He did color matching and everything.
I guess we'll just go over that with him because I just want to see how he would do it.
Yeah. To my knowledge, it's pretty much all going to be the thing that we hate doing. But for now, he said to start, it'll probably have to just be wire, but eventually we might be able to switch to like PayPal and stuff.
Oh, I mean, wire's easy if they give me the info. It's the only downside is just having you have to confirm it first. Then once it's confirmed, we can send it
And
every
I'm
single
difficult.
time really easy.
I will never approve
Never.
these transactions.
No, with those vTrue transactions now, I can just go on there, type it in, hit pay. It's really easy.
You guys are great to work with. I went to request to build I went from request to build within a week. Hey, I always
That's what
try
we
to
do.
tell people it's going to take a lot. I know I told you March, so we were able to beat it slightly. Press the button.
There it is. He's so naughty.
Whoa.
McAllister. And I was asking where you were hiding at. We said the sewers.
Little rat tendencies.
Dude, if you ever come in with a tail, I'm gonna geek out.
What if I come in and I have a hole cut in my pants?
I need a tail.
Yeah, and I'm like, McAllister, why is that hole there? And you're like, oh, I don't know.
I just would not pull on his tail. That's all I'll say. By the way, did we get a response from Cook?
Yeah,
No.
Zach was already asking. He's like, oh, dude, I was about to eat one of these, and then I saw the sticky note.
Well, I would assume if you wanted to get a shot of them eating, like, I mean, I don't know what other shots you would need.
I'm just afraid because they seem really particular on their thing.
Yeah.
And the thing was, I would have normally just been like, I'll risk it. But yesterday, everybody ended up doing
So
Qdoba.
one thing,
So it's
Here's
like,
the way I look at it. If we risk it, they just have to send more.
look, If it wasn't my ad spot, I wouldn't care. I only care. 'Cause it's
One
mine.
thing is, I remember I got an email from them saying they wanted to find a way. This was before the ad. They wanted to find a way for us to seamlessly integrate it into the video. So I already came up with a segue for the video itself at the end. Where we're like, this PC is going to take a long time. I don't have time to make a meal. So our today's sponsor, yada yada. McAllister's going to tell you more
See,
about it.
You two eating it. Yeah.
Well, we could do the
But I don't
we could do that
necessarily eat
intro where like we
Yeah, we're not doing
grab the
food
meals
today.
and be like,
I don't know. That's my other thing was I'll just open it. I did it yesterday, the day we got it, so that hopefully they respond. Because the thing is, I'm
it's a third party agency, so they had to send it off to them.
Don't
So-
expect anything.
So don't expect anything important.
They're not going to get back to us until all the meals are bad. Wouldn't that suck?
No.
And then we say, hey, they expired a week ago, and they go, so?
Well, I'll just make
Eat
the
'em.
price of opening it. You have to do unboxing footage, cooking footage, and eating footage. So if you want it.
It's a company called Cook Unity. They send like pre-prepared meals
Made
using
by
local
cooks.
shelves or local chefs. It's basically just chefs in certain regions that they pick, and then they, have them make them and then send them.
Yeah, it's cool. Rather than being like frozen too, they're actually refrigerated, so they're even fresher.
Oh, so I sent something.
Can you read that?
That's Rue. That's all I know.
Roo too?
Back north.
It's your build.
Let's go.
Would you use your PC
Are
from
they-
home and you didn't realize it?
Are they in stream right now?
Yep, their name is Crawford. They're a retired teacher. They did history and
Crawford?
government.
You have great taste, my friend. I guess it's a little bit mean. My first thought when you say Crawford, retired teacher, was Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents. I don't know why I was like,
Crocker. Crocker.
Dude, why in my head? In my head, like I'm just not thinking about him. Like he sounds like Trump, Mr. Crocker.
Does he?
Like in my head, I'm remembering with Jimmy. You know, I'm talking. He had a kind of raspy voice. Or not Jimmy. What was his name? Timmy.
His name is Jimmy.
Timmy.
Dimmy. Anywho, guys, we're gonna find somebody to raid. Thank y'all for watching today. You're beautiful.
I have to look him up now.
Yeah, you gotta hear his voice. Oh, dude, I know which one you can look up. He'll figure it out.
Reading Girthy, apparently.
No, he said riding girthy.
Hi, Zenos.
I had the voice right, but it definitely doesn't sound like he has like the.
He's not as like low energy.
Yeah.
He's a lot more high energy. Very good parents. Did you say very good parents?
Is that from Starbucks?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I like their. They have like you can get like the same thing like with Impossible patties and stuff.
Of course they can.
Why'd you say it like that?
Huh?
He said, of course you can.
Have you ever felt like when I feel like I tell people I'm vegetarian, I feel like it brings out racism in people.
It's like, you don't eat meat? We can tell. Little sissy boy. Is that an Egg McMuffin? Eunice? Anus? You are wrong.
No, I asked them earlier. I was like, "How do you pronounce your name?" Are we about to raid? I can never tell, dude. Like I think that's the raid right here.
No, I don't think
Matt, are we raiding? All right, guys. See you tomorrow.